like 60 degrees right now. The high today is only like 69 or something like that. It's real overcast. It was sprinkling when I got in here. I came in the dark for the second weekend in a row, and that'll be the last weekend that I ever do that, because it's so much more effort trying to find a tree in the dark and getting ready, and it's just not worth it. It almost takes the fun out of it. Like, I thought I was going to come on a straight line back here to this spot, and I did not. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Every time I looked at the map, I was almost right back where I started. And it was quite the workout getting back here. I drug all my stuff in on a cart that I made, and it was flipping over, getting stuck, and it was not a short walk back here. Now I'm here, and the wind, as usual in the low country, is iffy at best, but I'm right where I want to be, so I'm not complaining. I like the setup. I'm right on a transition, and I'll give y'all a look around. This is the swamp right here. All of this is the swamp. And this is a big thicket. It's an old clear cut that's grown up for about 2 years. And there's a transition line coming straight down here that I'm hunting. The wind is doing this, but sometimes it's going back that way, which is not ideal, but I'm expecting the deer to be coming from this direction right here. And, you know, any deer activity I've gotten on my camera in this area has been later in the day. So that's why I kind of came in late. I really should have waited till the sun came up, because that sucked. You can see my cart. Right there. It's my homemade cart I use to drag all my stuff in. Everything I use is homemade. Well, not everything. My tree stand ain't, my crossbow ain't, but my camera arm, my cart, stuff like that. But anyways, I'll keep y'all updated. It's like 7 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna sit here till 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I'll see y'all later. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. I gotta get down, I gotta move trees. This wind is ridiculously the opposite of what it said it was gonna be. My wind is going this way, and that's the way I was facing. So that ain't gonna work. I was right there, and the wind started blowing this way and this way. So I'm about to move in more and face this direction. It's a lot of work, but it's pointless for me to just sit there and the wind blow at my back. I might as well just go home. I still got a few hours, so I got to make this change now. Get somewhere where I'm confident in my setup, because I'm not confident in this. Alright, it's 9:40, and I'm set back up in my new tree. I'm going to show y'all around a little bit. Right now, the wind's blowing directly in my face, which is perfect. I was not expecting the deer to be coming from that direction. I was expecting them to be coming from that direction, and they still might, but I'm where I am, and I got to make the best of it. And that means trying to hunt with the wind in my face, because otherwise I might not see anything. So I'll show y'all around at the new spot. My old tree was right over there. I was in that tree. The wind was blowing this way and like this way. Sometimes it would go like that, the way it was supposed to go, but not often. There's the transition line. It's coming right on down, right on up there, and all this is just a swamp. I got another transition line right here. So it's October the 29th, anything can happen. I saw a fresh rub back there. Also saw a game camera. Let me see if I can show y'all. Yeah. It's a game camera right there. See it on the tree right there. Right there. But this is public land, and that's kind of par for the course. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting my wind right, man. Right now, if something comes from in front of me, I got a like 90% chance of it getting close enough for me to shoot it. If something was behind me, I probably would never even know it because it's gonna smell me so far off. I ain't gonna have a chance. But crazy things can happen in the woods, man. You never know. I'm just gonna sit here at about 1, maybe 2, and see what happens. So, all right. Well, that was less than ideal. You ever had one of them, times where just nothing was going right? That's how it was this morning, trying to get up in that dang tree. Just trying to get to the tree, really. I went in the dark, and it's basically this huge clear cut that's had another year to grow up. So I was just eating walls of sage and small trees. Just pressing through it, and it getting nowhere. And to make matters worse, instead of going in a straight line, like I thought I was doing when I looked at the map, every time I popped it up, I was zigzagging. Like I thought, I'm trying to get north and west, and somehow I keep going east and west. I mean, north and south, and I keep going east and west. I wanted to cuss a few times this morning, but I finally got in the tree, and the wind didn't want to do anything like it was saying. I mean, a little bit, but it was hitting my back a little bit too much for comfort. So I got down and I moved, even though it's a lot of work to do that. And I felt better about my new setup, but it just wasn't ideal. Like nothing. And then I saw that camera and I was like, you know what, this is probably not the best spot, but I committed to it, so I stuck it out. It's 1 o'clock now, so I'm gonna go over here. I put out some cameras in February on this public land that you can hunt from September the 15th to October the 10th. I'm gonna take them down and utilize them probably on this archery only area, try to dial it in a little bit more and see if I can't narrow some spots down. So Tuesday I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do some hunting Tuesday afternoon. That'll be November the 1st, and then I think the next Saturday before we go up to the mountains, I'm gonna get a hunt in, and then I'll probably document my mountain hunt. I'm learning a lot here, mostly that going in the dark is not ideal. Like, I don't care if I gotta bump some deer off to get to a good tree. Like, if I can, figure out what the wind's doing on the way in, find a good tree, and get set up, that's the way I'm gonna do it, because it is frustrating trying to do some stuff in the dark. I got a good spot last week in the dark, but it was just extra effort, man, and this almost takes the fun out of it. So anyways, alrighty, I will. Till next time, eh?